Good afternoon, a very warm welcome from Nottingham Hockey Centre for today's match in the Investec Women's Hockey League Premier Division. It's Beeston versus Slough. Team news to follow. This is going to be an excellent game ahead of us. Looking around the rest of the league, we'll give you an update on the other fixtures also going on today, as well as the positions in the table. Interesting news as well today for the Beeston Matchday 16. We've got some players away with a Great Britain development squad. They're in China for matches against China, Australia and Germany. So Beeston, with our goalkeeper Nikki Cochrane, Caro Hume, Eloise Stenner and Lottie Ross as well. So how will the Bees fare this afternoon? Stay tuned to find out. A very warm welcome wherever you're watching us around the world. And if you've never watched us before, an expressly warm welcome today. Match getting underway at 2 o'clock. Teams making their final preparations ahead of the match start today. Conditions, by the way, if you were watching the match against Surbiton last week, it's a beautifully sunny and warm day in comparison to that Surbiton game. It's a little bit windy. You can see the flags fluttering on the breeze. There's a little breeze here, but it's much warmer than it was a week ago. So standing by, we're going to have a look at that match against Surbiton a week ago. It was a busy day out at the Oktoberfest. However, the result didn't go exactly as the Bees planned. So we're going to watch those highlights from last week's Oktoberfest game. Beeston ladies versus the champions Surbiton ladies.
Now we join up with BTV for the first of those two matches against Surbiton. Beeston went into this unbeaten in 3, having scored 7 in those matches. The visitors, however, are yet to taste defeat this season.
Surbiton find the space. Lovely interchange. A half chance here, shot comes in, deflection, and there's the opening goal. Wonderful goal there for Surbiton. Big deflection in front of the keeper. But that's what Surbiton can do to you. Good pace down the right hand side. Into the circle it goes. Surbiton looking for a second here. And a real chance, shot comes in. And it's finished in the back of the net again. And Surbiton showing their class here. 2 goals coming in quick succession. And it's all been about the quality in the circle. Nicely tucked away by Jenny Wolven this time. Ball fired forward. This is better for Beeston. And Robinson fires one across. Oh, how about that for response? Beautifully taken. And touched home there. Quality finish. Let's watch it again here. Lovely build up down the right hand side. This is Robinson. Fired it across. And a first time deflection home. And that gave Grace O'Hanlon, a New Zealand international goalkeeper, little or no chance. Beeston coming forward a little bit more belief now, having got themselves on the scoreboard. Real test of character, lovely bit of skill. Into the circle, shot comes in, good save from O'Hanlon. Oh, what a terrible bit of marking in the circle again. And Beeston made to pay for it. Well, the defenders need to look at themselves here and ask the questions about who was picking up who. And Surbiton have a third. Goalkeeper came out with little or no protection. Now here comes Surbiton again. Into the circle, shot comes in. Goalkeeper standing tall and made a good save, got the ball clear as well. Oh, that was Well, I think the goalkeeper had to make a play. So Tram passes behind the Beeston goal as the corner comes out the top of the circle. Oh, the left behind got caught up. Goalkeeper made a very good save there. Ansley winds it up again, throws that aerial straight over the top. Beautifully taken down from Sarah Evans, the Surbiton skipper. Here she is again. Oh, it's just wide of the post there. Olivia Chilton was... So Beeston with a penalty corner. Is this the way back into the game? They go low. Goalkeeper got it rather caught underneath the kicker. Rules in favour of defence. Now Beeston can break here. They've been a little short on numbers at the back. So many forward for that penalty corner. Chance here. Oh my goodness. Well, she got hold of that. I think she was nearest to the ejection, that is. It is Ansley, takes it on. Plays it deliberately across the goal. The deflection is there, but off. But they would take it, I'm sure. Shot goes in, and it goes wide as well. What a shame for Beeston. Couldn't hit the target with that last penalty corner of the game. And it's Surbiton who come away with a full 3-point haul here. Beeston 1, Surbiton 3 is how it finished.
When you succeed,
we succeed.
So we listen.
We tailor. And we invest in you.
We are innovators.
We deliver results.
And world-class service.
We are always developing.
Learning and growing.
And getting better at what we do.
Supporting your business.
we make technology effortless.
And more than just a means to an end.
We're the team who serve.
And advise you.
All to help you achieve.
And surpass your goals.
We're super.
We're honest.
And go the extra mile.
We're winners.
And team players.
And together,
we're the managed service provider.
We're Air IT.
We're Air IT.
We're Air IT.
You're number one for IT and comms.
Once again, a very, very warm welcome to Nottingham Hockey Centre for the game which is about to get underway here. Beeston versus Slough, 5th versus 7th in the table. A quick look at the table before we get underway and welcome the teams, which will be very soon indeed. Surbiton lead the way with 16 points. They're in first place. Buckingham are second with 11. East Grinstead in third place with 10 points, not forgetting that they've had 3 points deducted for fielding and ineligible player. Holcombe are into fourth, also on 10 points with an inferior goal difference to East Grinstead. Beeston currently in fifth place with 8 points from their 6 games so far. University of Birmingham are sixth with 7 points. Slough are 7th in the table with 5 points so far. Clifton Robinsons in 8th with 4 points, Canterbury in 9th with 3, and Bowden are in 10th and final place also with 3. What else does the table tell us? Well, Beeston have scored more than doubles Slough's goal for in their first 6 games. That's 11 versus 5, and both teams have conceded 12 goals this season, which is joint second highest after Bowden's 15 conceding. Other fixtures this weekend, all taking place today at Coombe Dingle. Clifton Robinsons play Bowden, that's 8th versus 10th. At Birmingham University, University of Birmingham play Holcombe, 6th versus 4th. That one's starting at 1:30 this afternoon. Of course, we're here at Nottingham Hockey Centre. Beeston versus Slough at 2 o'clock, 5th versus 7th. The teams getting ready to walk out as I speak. At East Grinstead play Canterbury at 4 o'clock today, 3rd versus 9th, and the game which is at the top of the table, league leaders versus 2nd place at Surbiton. Surbiton versus Buckingham today. As the teams are lining up, it's worth reminding you that about the goal scorers. Slough so far have had 3 goal scorers. Emma O'Nine has scored 3 of them, and Mel Ball and Kitty Baccanello also on target. Beeston have had 7 different goal scorers. Bridget Kiddle, Caroline Hanks, Sophie Robinson and Lauren Burrell with 2 apiece. Katie McKee, Alice Huddleston and Caro Hume also with 1 goal. So here come the teams, and I'll give you the team news as they are walking out. A very warm welcome to today's umpires, Helen Sargent and Emma Shelbourne. And let's watch as the teams make their way out for the formation. So number 1 for Beeston is Jade Lamont with her first appearance of the season. Number 5 is Carrie Hanks. 7, Alice Huddleston. 8 is Catherine Lane. Number 9 is Lauren Burrell. 10 is Sophie Robinson, the goal machine. 11 is captain for the day, Bex Walker. 12 is Serena Barr. 13, Rosie Stevens. 14, Charlotte Triggs. 15, Bridget Kiddle. 21, Nina Apula. 23, Jess Rowe. 24 is Izzy Davison, 25 Sarah Spooner, and 26 making her national league debut, Tara Aitchison. For Slough, number 2 in goal, Mila Welch. 3, Imi Brown. 7, Lucy Wood. 11, Lou Bevan. 12 is Lizzie Totten returning to the matchday squad. 14, Laura Bailey. Kitty Baccanello is 17. 21 is Flora Walker, also making a return to the squad. 22, Kat McGonigal, the captain. 23 is Mel Ball. 26, Emma O'Nine. 27 is Philippa Newton. 30, Cami Diaz-Guzman. And 104 is Katie Jordan. So as the teams are in their final huddles, we are moments away from the start of what promises to be a very, very interesting game indeed. As I mentioned, this is Beeston versus Slough, 5th versus 7th in the Investec Women's Hockey League. I'm Andy Day, your commentator for this afternoon. Sitting alongside me is David Griffiths. And what are your hopes and expectations for the game, David?
Well, I just hope the commentary box doesn't blow over, because it is absolutely blowing a gale here at the moment. I'm looking at one of the flagpoles on the far side near the road, and it's almost bending sideways.
We are off and underway, and Slough have the possession of the ball. Slough, the pink and blacks, playing the home side, Beeston, in their black and yellow today. Slough easing themselves into the game. Possession just over halfway. A reminder of the match in the match day today. There are a couple of ever-present players for Beeston: Alice Huddleston, Catherine Lane, and Lauren Burrell, who played every game today, as well as Sophie Robinson and Rebecca Walker. So, making their way over halfway. Down the right-hand side they go. Steady start this one from the visitors. Looking to probe down that right-hand side. The ball into the D. And had been kicked out by goalkeeper Jade Lamont. Beeston struggling to get it away at the moment. And they've got a clearing free hit. Steady start that one from Slough. They managed to get the ball into the D. And I think Beeston were fortunate to come away with a clearing free hit there. Down the right-hand side they go is Izzy Davison playing the ball forward for Lauren Burrell to get, but just slightly out of reach for the number 9. So it'll be a Slough ball.
It's looking a bit dry in that corner, Andy. We had the water cannons on before the game, but obviously the wind hasn't quite pushed it to that far corner.
I suppose we can warn the spectators if they're watching the game on their phone that they'll be watering at half-time, I'd assume. Beeston win possession in midfield. Good ball forward, slightly just not quite enough on it. And Slough come away with possession once more. Straight down the middle this time, out to the left-hand side where Lucy Wood is on possession. Heading towards the D, being stopped by a trio of Beeston players. And the Bees come away with the ball down to this right-hand side, but it's been cut out. Imi Brown with the possession. It's going to be a free hit for against the Bees. And Imi Brown will get us underway again. Plays the ball forward, but no one's there to receive it. So Beeston will get possession of the ball again. I know we're only 2.5 minutes into the game, but Beeston not really finding their feet yet, David.
No, it's been a slow start. They've got a bit bogged down in defence. They just need to get a string of passes together and keep possession just to change this phase of the game.
Wind, I can feel in the chapel here, has picked up even more. So once again, I fear for our cameraman up on the top of the roof. And hopefully that he'll be not having to grip on for dear life towards the end of the game. It is now quite breezy.
He'll be okay. He's a happy character, is our cameraman upstairs.
Made of strong stuff as well. Slough give away the ball.
There's Martin Cataway in the yellow hat on the sideline, one of our vice presidents. He chose to watch the Surbiton game at home last week.
Ball played in from the sideline, hit the player there for Slough, so Slough will get possession of the ball. Looking to go hard and early, Beeston, but only finding a Slough player. Slough making little incremental moves forward along the sideline, looking to maintain possession wherever possible. Winning a sideline ball here and there, and that one has gone out of play, so it's going to be a Beeston ball. And hopefully we'll see the Bees getting into this one.
They'll be organised. Slough will be. They're coached by Calby Attacker, former Cannock hockey player. He played for Cannock in their heyday. But he'll certainly have them organised.
Certainly, I know so far this season, Slough have used 21 players, so they've got quite a tight-knit bunch. Beeston's 2 new caps today take that total to 27 for the Bees. Just in case you're just joining us, Jade Lamont is the goalkeeper today with her first National League start. Also, Tara Aitchison, number 26 for Beeston, with her first start and her first National League appearance today.
And I think I saw on Twitter her mum was watching it on telly today up in Scotland, which is great. So hello if you're out there in Scotland.
Do let us know via the usual channels if you're watching us and where you're watching us. Beeston maintaining possession with the ball going backwards. That ball gone straight out of play on the Beeston right. 5 minutes in, no score yet. No team really troubled either goal just yet. And that's a good interception from Beeston. The recognisable figure of Serena Barr with the headband on. Taking it forward is Bex Walker, captain for the day. Into the D. That's trouble the goalkeeper, and it's been swooped towards the goal. The umpire says no, and it's going to be a Slough ball. Dangerous Beeston attack there, getting very close to the goalkeeper, troubling the goalkeeper, but it came to nothing.
No, it was a good ball in from Rebecca Walker, today's captain, standing in for Nikki Cochrane, who's away in China with the England development programme. Maybe they'll be watching us. What time is it in China?
We'll if you're watching in China, let us know what time it is. That's probably the best way to go about this one. I'm sure that's the Great Britain development squad. Nikki Cochrane, of course, Scotland.
Of course, yeah. Sorry, I'm half asleep.
That's okay. It's okay.
It's the heater that's next to me.
Making you drowsy.
It's so cold outside, but in here it is absolutely baking. And there's a chocolate cake in the corner that I've got my eye on as well.
Ball forward, and that's just been taken off the stick of Sarah Spooner in midfield. Must say there, the pink and black's a very traditional kit colour for Slough, but makes player identification very difficult. Into the D now for Slough. Ball taken off the stick, and I thought there was going to be the umpire there was pointing towards the goal, but she's changed her mind, and it's going to be a Beeston clearing free hit. I thought she was going to give a foul just outside the D there.
Yeah, I think the number 7 there for Slough, she thought that there was something in there, but the umpire thought differently.
That's one for Alice Huddleston to chase, and it's moved out to the left-hand side. That was a nice little skill. And what's the outcome here? I thought there may have been a suggestion of a bit of a foul there. I think we may have been brought back for that.
She's stopped the clock.
See, pointing towards that goal at the boulevard end of the stadium. I think it has been pulled back for that free hit for Beeston, and we're off again. Immediately surrounded the Beeston player receiving the ball, and huge numbers at the back for Slough, and it will come back to them. Again, the figure of Serena Barr takes the ball forward. Just in front of me here, that's Catherine Lane. Slough pressing forward again. Lucy Wood, who's been heavily involved in number 7 so far. Emma O'Nine there just on the three-quarter line. She's a couple of goals under her belt already this season. Into the 9th minute now. Ball played into the D. It's been repelled by Beeston. It's all a bit congested there at that end of the field. And the end result of that is going to be long corner for Slough. Taken quickly. Slough keeping possession and almost giving possession away, and I think they have. Beeston coming forward with a ball now towards halfway. And Beeston giving up possession. Sophie Robinson really trying hard to retain there, but not quite coming off. Laura Bailey coming forward now for Slough. That's a decent ball forward, but just not quite controlled from Lucy Wood, who's been involved in an awful lot so far for Slough. Slough have had the better of the game as we're into the 10th minute.
No, they have started well. Lucy's been quite instrumental in those attacks for Slough.
Just in front of us, Amy Brown gets us underway again. Catherine Lane trying to win the ball back. Again involved Serena Barr. Slough have possession of the ball again. Into the final attacking quarter, pushing the ball out to the right-hand side and the sideline. Slipping by the Beeston challenge into the D. Beeston trying to get the ball out here under pressure at the byline. It's a huge number of players there. What's happened to the ball? Umpire's decision is?
Don't know, but that ball boy looks massive. That's Chris Glover, first team manager, doing his bit. They're obviously a member of the ball patrol short today, so.
Good turning the circle, player down. Nothing doing, says the umpire at the base line. Reminder of today's umpires there, Helen Sargent and Emma Shelbourne. Beeston looking to play their way out of defence, and I think they've engineered a clearing free hit there for a foot off Lucy Wood. Played with a bit of pace on the left-hand side now. Streaking forward, looking for the ball is Rosie Stevens. Beeston in the D, played up and Oh, first real shot on goal from Beeston. And looks like they've got possession of the ball as well with a long corner. Must have been deflected.
Yeah, it looks like it was some good attacking play down the left-hand side there by Alice Huddleston. Something that we're not unfamiliar at seeing. Very fast attacking player.
Serena Barr into space. Maintaining a bit of possession out to the left-hand sideline. Possession lost and regained by Beeston into the D. Ball's loose and being chased by Alice Huddleston, and it's a long corner is the outcome. Beeston really now finding their feet, I believe.
Yeah, they're keeping possession, aren't they? This is what I said at the start of the game. They need to get the ball. Saying that, let's knock it off the end of the pitch. But
that was a good ball to try and find Rosie Stevens, but it was just not quite right for both players.
They just need to string a chain of sort of 7, 8, 9 passes together and change this phase of play.
Something I noticed in my research for this game is that on the road, Slough only named 15 players instead of the available, usually selected 16. I wonder why that is. I'm not asking if you know or not, but I wonder why that is.
No, when you said that before the game, I thought it might have been because they'd taken a second goalkeeper or something and they hadn't played, but we had a look at the stats on Sport Lomo and that was certainly the case. So every away game this season they've taken 15 players rather than 16, and the home games they've had 16 every time. Bizarre.
Beeston swarming and winning the ball back in midfield. Pun definitely intended. Good work this along the left-hand touchline. And Beeston will get a sideline ball quarter of the way from the goal at the Boulevard end, which is the one that Beeston are attacking in this first half. Catherine Lane drives the ball into the D. It's been flicked up and that will be cleared by Slough. But can it be picked off by Beeston there? Again, swarming around the ball, looking to hunt in packs and try and win that ball back. But Slough have done well. And earned themselves a free hit. Imi Brown taking it quickly with a self-pass. Plays the ball along the left-hand side into space. Great ball, however, no one there to receive the pass. Along the sideline now. Good hunting from Sarah Spooner, but doesn't quite come away the ball, the Beeston player. Sure she'll have another nibble in a moment. Beeston penalised there. Rosie Stevens, I think, was the player penalised for a little bit of fishing with the stick. Philippa Newton playing the ball from the hit there. Over halfway. Who's going to pick up this one? It is a pink and black Slough shirt. And it's Kitty Baccanella returning to the match day 16 today. And Beeston have intercepted that one in midfield. Let's see if this can be kept in. Nice idea. Not quite there for Beeston as we come towards the close of the 15th minute. 0-0. Minutes we're yet to have a corner. This is not entirely unheard of, but it is mildly unusual given the activity that we saw a week ago with these players in action against Slough. We'd had 2 goals by this time.
We had against Surbiton last week.
Yes.
You said Slough.
Sorry. All this week's focus has been all about Slough. But yes, it was Surbiton a week ago, the doubleheader, the Oktoberfest. What was the reaction to Oktoberfest, David? I know there was a lot of good feedback.
Yeah, we got a lot of good feedback on the internet. People obviously liked the show that we did on BTV. But I spoke to a lot of the members that were at the event, and they said they had a fantastic time and enjoyed the show.
First bench of the day, Carrie Hanks playing the ball out to find Catherine Lane. Ball pops up, and it's been picked up by Lucy Wood again, who's been involved in an awful lot. Nina Apula looking to win the ball back. Umpire's decision has gone the way of the visitors. On halfway, more or less.
The next doubleheader we've got is in March next year against East Grinstead, so we were planning that this week, considering a Brexit special or something along those lines. But we'll see what gets approved on this.
Sure. When's Easter next year?
It's late, I think, late April. We could have a day of hockey, spam, and out-of-date beer.
Philippa Newton pushes the ball forward out to the right-hand side. It's into the D, and we've got the first corner of the game. So the clock stopped while the players are in formation. Let's see exactly what's happened with this one. Slough pushing the ball forward quickly. Out to the right-hand side. Into the D, bit of a mistrap by Carrie Hanks and ends up giving away that corner. So Slough looking to load up the D. Beeston players, they've gone for how many we've got there? 1, 2, 3 outfielders and the goalkeeper. It's been trapped outside the D and hit towards the goal. It's been away, but it will come back in. It's just been put behind, so it's another corner for the hosts. 2 in quick succession. So I'm sure we'll be getting underway again very soon. 2 balls on the pitch momentarily. Just seeing on the replay, that's Carrie Hanks putting the ball behind deliberately. In we go. It's slipped to the left-hand side. It's bouncing up and down, and Beeston should clear here. Play on, says the umpire. Just in front of me, it's been pushed forward again by Philippa Newton, and yet another corner. The umpire signalling it's come off at a foot. Slough players looking for instruction from the sideline clearly here. Beeston looking to clear. I thought the ball had been safely put away for a moment there, but the umpire's decision was that it had come off a foot, and in my belief that's Catherine Lane. Here we go again for corner number 3 in quick succession for Slough. Played in, trapped, again out to the left-hand side. Reverse ball pops up into the air, not quite away. And it's another corner for the visitors. That's 4 in relatively quick succession. Beeston not really able to get out of their D at the moment. We're seeing that ball delivered in. Firstly, it was towards the top of the D, slipped once, slipped again, and the ball played forward towards the goal. Moving away from the replay, we're back to live. This time it's a straight shot, and it's another corner for Slough. Remarkable spell of pressure, this one. So we've seen straight hits, we've seen a couple of slips. What will happen on this next one? It's played in. It's out to the right-hand side this time. This is something new. Played towards the goal, and it's up and into the goal. It's Slough that have the lead. That pressure finally told. Out to the right-hand side. The ball went. Let's have a look at the replay. Just make sure we can credit the goal scorer correctly. This is the replay for the goal out to the right-hand side. Emma O'Neill. I think it was in quite close. The player receiving the plaudits will ID that one for you. Slough on the attack, already in the lead after 19 minutes. Mel Ball with the goal that's put Slough in the lead after 19 minutes. David, I know you saw an awful lot of that. Could you talk us through that one? I think it was the 5 previous corners that had all gone to the left. This one out to the right. Did that catch the bees out?
I was bouncing up and down trying to sort out the stadium music, so I couldn't see a lot from where I was sat. But yeah, it kept me busy, and it's nice to be back with you, Andy.
Looking for the bees to reply straight away. This time there's a bit of space for the bees to run into. However, the ball also runs out of play. And Slough will clear. Trickling out of play. It was quite a strong spell of, I think it's the most corners I've seen in succession for a long time.
Like London buses.
Or Nottingham trams, maybe.
They're never on time.
But they do come quite frequently.
No, I'm only joking. It's a fantastic service. The new tram system that went in and opened in, I think, 2015, 2016, caused us a lot of disruption whilst they were building it. But it's now open and we have a nice new train set.
Beeston looking to reply from that opening goal from Slough. Into the D this time. What can they do?
Must be a
Player
corner.
slides over. No, everyone's running
I
away
thought it
from
hit
it.
a
Well, there was a
foot.
long burst of noise on the whistle, but it is a Slough ball is the outcome.
I was getting ready to jump back into action on the music. We've got one-man lights here in the chapel today, so we're having to do a bit of multitasking.
Ball play forward, it's been picked off by Beeston. Forward again quite quickly. Out to the left-hand side where the Bees have had quite a bit of joy so far. In towards the D, flicked up, and can this be a shot on goal? It is driven towards the goal, diving low. The goalkeeper stops that one. Best shot of the game so far. Mila Welsh diving low to her left to block the ball out. And it will be the Bees that maintain possession.
Yeah, good opportunity there for the Bees. Maybe needs to lift it a little bit. The keeper was low down. There was space above her, but driven into the pads.
Davison to Hanks. Now into the D. Lauren Burrell looking to get the ball away. Flicked up into the air. Good pressure again. I'm sure I just heard a burst on the whistle. We've got another corner. This time it's Beeston's first corner of the game. Just watching what happened here. The ball flips up. Slough getting ready for this one. Already with a face mask. They've got 4 outfield players as well as the goalkeeper Mila Welsh to defend this one. The Bees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 around the edge of the D. It's gone to the edge. It's been trapped and hit first time. Oh, just wide. Good effort from the Bees. Rather straightforward. Sometimes straightforward can be the best. First shot from a corner from the Bees today. Into the 25th minute, the Beeston have possession of the ball again. Played forward quickly. Maybe not 3, so they're going to get another one to play the ball forward. This one, they're waiting for reinforcements to come up and join them. Out to the left-hand side once more, flicked in towards the D's, up into the air, taken down nicely. Good battling this one from Lauren Burrell. Doesn't quite come away with the ball, but she's carrying on pressing. And I thought she'd won the ball back there for a second, but not quite. Amy Brown involved again. And Beeston win possession back. And taking possession now, Carrie Hanks looks to play the ball forward under a lot of intense pressure from Slough. She's done well to find a teammate on the left-hand side. Unfortunately, possession has been lost on the sideline. Beeston will be able to clear here. You can see Cami Diaz-Guzman just to the left of your shot at the moment. It's been picked off by Laura Bailey. And Beeston trying to clear. Good skills there to try and make the space for the clear, and it's a swing and a miss. And it's been picked off again by Slough. Involved again, Amy Brown on the left-hand side. And what's the outcome here? It's just in front of us here on the touchline. It's Amy Brown again who will get Slough going. Self-pass, and then driven to the centre of the field. And Beeston come away with the ball just in front of the plays. Rosie Stevens, can she be found?
We've got the air ambulance coming over, so you might have seen just before that last short corner the ambulance going down the road towards the university. That's meeting the air ambulance, which I can hear but I can't quite see it.
We'll keep you posted on that one. I know a lot of you who were coming along to the game today may have been involved in some traffic problems. I saw that on the way through. Hopefully everyone is okay that was involved in that. Beeston looking to press onto the byline, into the D again, across the face of goal. Slough will clear, but Beeston will bring it back, hopefully with interest, into the D again. Could this be a shot on goal? Trying to get out of the way. It's all gone very slow. Sophie Robinson, the goal machine, involved again. But Slough pushed the ball out for a sideline ball for Beeston. Catherine Lane hammers the ball towards the goal. What's the outcome there? It's been deflected, I believe.
Long corner. Catherine Lane with the
she
ball
does
in.
it again. Involved is Alice Huddleston. Decent trap. Sophie Robinson gets the ball into the D again. What's the outcome? The umpire put a whistle to her lips a couple of times.
Waving her hands around all over the place here.
Just to give you an idea again about the wind that we've mentioned already, one of the bags which was hosting all of the face masks for Slough, that's just blown away there in the distance. Slough this time faced the pressure from Beeston, and it's been won by Beeston. Only momentarily though. It's all very stop-start this one. It's a good game, it's a good even contest. Slough have the better of it, and of course they have the all-important goal so far. 29th minute, Beeston 0, Slough 1.
I mentioned the air ambulance there earlier, Andy. Since obviously those tragic events at Leicester City last week, the club have put a ban on the use of drones on site this week. It's a lot of these coaches use them as coaching aids, and they're obviously very helpful to get a different perspective and angle on the pitch, but this is obviously a busy site with that air ambulance landing next door regularly, and we're on the flight path from the west to East Midlands Airport, which is about 8 kilometres away from us. So that was this week's news.
Beeston looking to play their way out of defence. Ball forward from Charlotte Triggs. Good running this from Bex Walker, the captain, who's going to get us going again from the sideline. It is looking to be probably a bit of water at half time. It is looking very dry out there today. Good good spin towards the D. It's been picked off again by Slough. Very tenacious in defence.
Great bit of skill there from
Bex Walker.
Rebecca Walker.
Fantastic stuff. And it's been picked off again by, I was going to say picked off again by Beeston, but no, the ball has gone to the Pink and Blacks. Straight ball down the middle. Spin attempted there, and it's been awarded as a free hit. Out to the right-hand side again, more space found by the Pink and Blacks. This one hammered towards the goal, and it found a Beeston player. Play continues. And opportunity to break here for the Bees. Sophie Robinson on the ball. Great ball through. Let's see what happens here from Rosie Stevens. Goalkeeper comes out, Miller Welch, and connects with Rosie Stevens. Rosie Stevens got up straight away, but that was firm from the Slough goalkeeper.
Yeah, you were saying, let's see what happens. I thought, I know exactly what's going to happen here. She's going to get clattered, and she did. But bless her, she got back up straight away, but that would have hurt.
Bex Walker playing the ball in, and that's a shot towards the goal. Oh my, how close was that?
Yeah, she was nearly there. What have we got here? Penalty corner.
So mentioning earlier on about those face masks that blew away, let's see where they all are. Bex Walker again playing the ball in towards the D. This is the opportunity, and it came off a leg, I think. After a lot of due consideration, the Bees currently in a huddle at the edge of the D. What will they do this time? They went for a straight drive. Carrie Hanks, number 5. She's been very, very good at converting corners. Is she on the field of play? She's at the top of the D, is where she is. Let's see what the delivery looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Bs along the edge of the D. They've gone in, and it's Carrie Hanks to hit the ball. It's been deflected over the top of the bar, and so we're going to repeat that corner. Speaking about Carrie Hanks, 2 goals so far this season, both from corners. A real threat. Let's see what happens now when the ball gets delivered. We're moments away from that delivery. Let's see what the Bees can do this time. Again, 7 around the D. It's trapped this time. It's towards the goal, and goalkeeper Miller Welsh goes low to her right to flip the ball away from danger. Beeston with a long corner. The outcome of that session of play. Into the D again. It's dangerous. Bees continue to attack. This time on the right-hand side, it is Catherine Lane. And it's another corner for Beeston. We were speaking earlier on about the pressure that Slough had a few moments ago, and this is Beeston's equivalent spell of pressure. Of course, at the end of that, Slough ended up scoring. What can happen for the Bees here? It's Beeston 0, Slough 1, with around 2.5 minutes left of this first half. Going to deliver the ball is captain Bex Walker again. Carrie Hanks on the edge of the D, walking away slightly, but she will be involved. It's been trapped. Hanks again slips it back, and it's towards the goal. It's trickled over, and surely, oh my word, it's just wide. Just wide. Sophie Robinson just couldn't direct the ball on target from a few feet away. I hope I can see a replay of that, because that was a close thing.
Here we go.
So keep your eye on Sophie Robinson. She's at the right of the 7 at the moment, just on the edge. She's flipped towards the goal. Oh, how close was that?
It was just in front of her left foot. Difficult one for her to get hold of, but you'd expect a player like Robbo to be on the end of a chance like that.
That's the closest the Bees have coming, and this has really riled them. They're looking to break down the right-hand side. Izzy Davison involved here. Driving towards the byline. Looking to find the space to deliver the ball towards the goal. My word, that's close. I thought it had been turned in, and what's the outcome? Umpire is pointing away from the goal, so it will be a defensive hit for the visitors. Into the final minute of this first half. Beeston 0, Slough 1. It's been a very enjoyable first half.
Yeah, it has. Beeston started slow, but they've started to build momentum here.
Maybe they don't want half-time to come as they look to press around the edge of the D again. Surely that hits a foot of Robinson's ball forward. And the umpire agrees with me. Will
be a good time for Beeston to get a goal here.
Very much so. Let's see what happens. Charlotte Triggs, self-pass, ball goes back. Of course, the players aren't aware of the time in the match with 2 minutes to play. So maybe they aren't aware that they are quite as close to half-time as they think they are. One more attack, surely, from Beeston, driven towards the goal.
And that's it.
And that is half-time. It is Beeston 0, Slough 1 at the end of the first 35 minutes. It was Mel Ball's goal on the 19th minute, which separates the sides. Everyone's off for 10 minutes to take instruction from their teams. And you can see those the conditions playing a part today with the Sandycliff banners blowing around in the breeze. 10 minutes for half-time. We'll catch our breath too, and we'll be ready for second half live commentary and coverage. Beeston versus Slough.
Now we join up with BTV for the first of those 2 matches against Surbiton. Beeston.
When you succeed,
We succeed.
So we listen.
We tailor. And we invest in you.
We are innovators.
We deliver results.
And world-class service.
We are always developing.
Learning and growing.
and getting better at what we do.
Supporting your business.
We make technology effortless.
And more than just a means to an end.
We're the team who serve
And advise you.
All to help you achieve.
and surpass your goals.
We're super.
We're honest.
And go the extra mile.
We're winners.
And team players.
And together,
We're the managed service provider.
We're Air IT.
We're Air IT.
we're Air IT.
You're number one for IT and comms.
And that's a good interception from Beeston. The recognisable figure of Serena Barr with the headband on. Taking it forward is Bex Walker, captain for the day. Into the D. That's trouble the goalkeeper, and it's been swooped towards the goal.
We could have a day of hockey, spam, and out-of-date beer.
Philippa Newton pushes the ball forward out to the right-hand side. It's into the D, and we've got the first corner of the game. The goalkeeper. It's been trapped outside the D and hit towards the goal. It's been away, but it will come back in. It's just been put behind, so it's another corner. It's out to the right-hand side this time. This is something new. Played towards the goal, and it's up and into the goal. It's Slough that have the lead. That to the left-hand side, where the Bees have had quite a bit of joy so far. In towards the D, flicked up, and can this be a shot on goal? It is driven towards the goal, diving low. The goalkeeper
Driven into the pads.
Davison to Hanks. Now into the D. Lauren Burrell looking to get the ball away. Flicked up into the air. Good pressure again. I'm sure I just heard a burst on. It's gone to the edge. It's been trapped and hit first time. Oh, just wide. Good effort.
When you succeed,
We succeed.
So we listen.
We tailor. And we invest in you.
We are innovators.
We deliver results.
And world-class service.
We are always developing you.
Learning and growing.
And getting better at what we do. Supporting your business.
we make technology effortless.
And more than just a means to an end.
We're the team who serve
And advise you.
All to help you achieve.
and surpass your goals.
We're super.
We're honest.
And go the extra mile.
We're winners.
And team players.
And together,
We're the managed service provider.
We're Air IT.
We're Air IT.
we're Air IT.
You're number one for IT and comms.
So what advice might you give to another parent who has a child that plays hockey or a different sport?
It's always to be supportive. At the end of the day, they're doing it for themselves. They're doing it because they want to do it. Now, there might be the odd time when something hasn't gone well, and the important thing is to stick with something. Never just give up on it because the going's hard at the moment.
I don't know if you remember this. I came out of one of my reviews and was pretty upset, and I FaceTimed you and Dad, and I remember being quite emotional because I thought I'd let you down, and you and Dad just said to me that I wasn't doing this for you two. I wasn't doing it just to make you guys happy.
Absolutely. It's most definitely your life, and whilst we're very proud of you, you're doing it for, for your own enjoyment, for your own work. You're not doing it for us at all.
When we're younger, often as kids, we don't realise how much effort you put in. I definitely wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you and Dad and the rest of the family, so thank you.
I played at the highest level for Holland since I was 17. First you start as a talented little girl and just go and play, and now you really have to carry the team. A lot of the media, they always write things about you, but it's not important. I know what I can do, and the people that I really care about, they always believed in me. And I've always been a fighter. Even when you think you can't go anymore, you just keep on going because of your team. My position in the field is important, but without the others, I'm no one. Speed is very important. There isn't room for error, actually. It's just me, opponents, and my teammates. You have to give it your all, no mercy. Every competition we play, you just want to win. When you step on the podium, it's just best feeling in the world. It is hard to dare and dream about winning, but we know if we play well, we can beat anyone.
And welcome back, and the players are out, almost ready for the start of the second half. It is currently, with 35 minutes to play, Beeston 0, Slough 1. If you're just joining us, Mel Wall's goal on 19 minutes separates the sides. And it will be Beeston to get us underway once again. Beeston looking very keen to get us going. Slough, as ever, very keen to try and win the ball back. If you're just joining us and haven't yet heard the teams, I'll run them through the matchday 16s for you. Number 1 for Beeston is Jade Lamont, making her National League debut. Number 5, Carrie Hanks. 7, Alice Huddleston. 8, Catherine Lane. 9, Lauren Burrell. 10 is Sophie Robinson. 11 is captain for the day, Bex Walker. 12, Serena Barr. 13, Rosie Stevens. 14, Charlotte Triggs. 15, Bridget Kiddle. 21 is Nina Apula. 23, Jess Rowe. 24, Izzy Davison. 25, Sarah Spooner. And 26, Tara Aitchison, also making her National League debut today. For Slough today, 2, the goalkeeper is Mila Welch. 3, Amy Brown. 7, Lucy Wood. 11, Lou Bevan. 12, Lizzie Topham. 14, Laura Bailey. 17, Kitty Bacanello. 21 is Flora Walker. 22, Kat McGonigal, the captain. 23, Mel Ball. 26, Emma O'Nine. 27, Philippa Newton. 30, Cam Diaz Guzman. And 104 is Katie Jordan. Slough with a sideline ball that they're looking to drive just in front of us here at the chapel. If you ever wondered where our commentary position is, it's right below the camera, so you're seeing what we're seeing. Seeing a tweet come in. Thank you very much from the Aitchison family. Thanks for your support. Giving you a big shout out. Thanks for watching. Spread the word about the wonders of BTV. Beeston looking to press as they're attacking the car park end in this half. Ball played towards the touchline. Let's see what happens here. Oh my word, that's another close effort. Sophie Robinson flicks the stick off her boots. She's very close again.
think it was Rosie.
It was Rosie Stevens. It was
she
Rosie
went
Stevens.
for
My apologies.
a deflection behind her back, but didn't quite make contact.
Good statement of intent for this second half. Beeston on the front foot early on. Slough, though, with the ball. Being charged down again.
It's good pressure.
Yes. Obviously, they've been given new instructions during the second half.
Yeah, I imagine Colin Clark's had a word at half-time because they started with good intent here.
It is Lucy Wood, ever present. Lucy Wood playing the ball forward, slightly out of the reach of the forward who is in front of her, and Beeston win possession back again. It was Lou Bevan there she was trying to find. It's been lost in midfield by Beeston. And right in front of me, Lizzie Totten plays the ball forward. Now this one, she finds Lou Bevan. That one's been played away. And Beeston struggling to get the ball out of defence at the moment. It's still bobbling around in the D. Slough looking to put the ball forward again. Decent defence this one, and Beeston do come away with the ball momentarily. This time I think it might stick, and this is a good break in the prospect here. Bridget Kiddle, I thought she was going to go on a bit of a run there, but possession is lost by Beeston once more. Certainly a higher tempo than the start of the first half. Lizzie Totten involved again. Katie Jordan, 104. Lost possession. That's been picked up. There's a loose stick in the field of play. That doesn't bother Lauren Burrell as she plays the ball forward. But once again, it's been picked off, and the umpire, I thought, was going to blow up. Bex Walker looking for a foul there, but nothing given.
Well, we said they'd only brought 15 players for this away game, but
mentioning 15, that ball has struck Bridget Kiddle, and she doesn't seem to be in the best of moments for her at the moment. We're going to walk it off, I think, or is she looking off for treatment, do you think? I can't see the angle of where she's going on the screen in front of me. She is going off for a treatment, and she's been instantly substituted, so that can get looked at.
Hobbling off. Nina Rapula's just come on in her place. But yeah, that looked like a painful one.
Slough, though, have the ball. Seems slightly unfair sometimes, that doesn't it? If you're the player that's just been hit by the ball, you get injured and go off, but still the foul goes against you. That's the way hockey is. Let's see what Slough can do this time on their right-hand side. Katie Jordan. Lizzie Totten. Jordan again. Captain Kat McGonigal involved now, drives the ball forward to the edge of the D. And Beeston, I thought, were going to clear there. I think they were looking for a foul and were assuming there was a foul. Beeston looking to play the ball out, finding safety rather than a player. Involved again, Kat McGonigal. But this time, Beeston do come away with the ball. Let's see what they can do with it this time as they tries to find one around the sideline. Sophie Robinson doing fantastically well. I thought she may have taken a nick off that one, but that's been won back. Robinson on the byline. No. Ball has been given the favour of Slough. They will clear. Seems a moment of uncertainty there from a number of people, I think, including the officials. But the outcome is it's a Slough ball. Beeston pressing again, hunting impacts as they were doing in the first half. And they have to retreat as Slough have been given possession of the ball once more.
It's the University of Nottingham second team playing Newark on pitch 4 in the distance. We've got about...
Robinson drives the ball across the face of goal.
I was just saying we have about 15 games of hockey on here down at Nottingham Hockey Centre today. This, of course, being the showpiece event.
I can't stress enough the conditions. Thank you very much for coming. If you're watching this on the replay, your support, as ever, is appreciated and welcome and does feed to the team. At the moment, though, the Bees are a goal down. Still plenty of time in this game. 3 precious points at stake. Robinson plays the ball towards the byline. It's been chipped behind. And it's a long corner for the Bees. On the ball at the moment, Izzy Davison. Carrie Hanks out to the left-hand side. Better spell of possession. Could be closer to the byline for the Bees. Izzy Davison involved again. Out to the left, Jess Rowe drives the ball in. Nina Apula close to that one, but not quite close enough, and it'll be Slough's ball. These two teams met, of course, in the promotion playoffs at the end of the last season. The match ended 1-1. Slough had quite a turnover of players, or a lot of the players that were involved at the end of last season aren't involved anymore. I'll run you through some of those faces in a moment. But as they attack, and it comes to nothing, and Beeston happy to let the ball roll out of play. Mel Ball's second goal of the season. Enough to separate the sides as Slough look to go forward again. It's a long blow on the whistle. What's happening here? That's a card. Who's against that? Who's been given against that?
I think it was Rebecca Walker.
Seemed fairly innocuous, but not in the view of the umpire. So Beeston temporarily down to 10. That's a 2-minute temporary suspension for Bex Walker. She'll be back fairly soon. So can Beeston ride out this spell when they're down to 10? Robinson plays the ball forward towards the edge of the shooting circle. Into the D for Beeston. It's been dragged back and hooked clear by Slough. Hammered again towards the D, and Slough will mop this one up. Reminder, the other fixtures today: Clifton Robinson's Bowden at 8th versus 10th, University of Birmingham versus Holcombe 6th versus 4th, East Grinstead versus Canterbury 3rd versus 9th, and the game at 4 o'clock, Surbiton versus Buckingham, the leaders versus the second place team in the league. That's a ball forward from Beeston that will be turned over straight away to Surbiton. Inviting already your thoughts and opinions for Player of the Match, who will take the Riley Wealth Management Player of the Match award. Your suggestions welcome. Tweet us at officialBHC. That's official B, that's BEEHC, for your nominations for the Riley Wealth Management Player of the Match. Sideline ball tapped clear by Slough. Beeston ball. Clock ticking down for them to be going back to a full complement of 11 players. In fact, that's where they want the ball to be at the moment, this end of the field. Very forceful ball forward by Catherine Lane, who we saw in the England hockey adverts at half-time. Beeston doing a good job of keeping Slough penned in whilst they're down to the 10. I think, are they now back to a full complement of players? They are. And possession turned over again. Beeston will clear. Apula found by that pass. Nina Apula been with Beeston quite a long time. I remember her as a junior playing in some of the England hockey junior competitions that I've had the privilege of being part of.
Yeah, Nina's been at the club for many years. We've watched her develop as a player from probably age 9 or 10 all the way through into this first team. Very talented youngster.
Indeed. Oh, good run here. I thought that was going to be a ball to run on from Bridget Kiddle, but it wasn't quite to be. And it's quite a strong family connection as well for the Apulas and Beeston Hockey Club, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. They've been around for years.
Oh, what's the outcome here? It is a corner for Slough. Again, it looked quite close. Let's see on the replay just exactly the reasons for that corner being given. Ball coming in from the left-hand side, in towards the D. Possibly a block. Obstruction is the official interpretation there. So to deliver the ball from Slough from the left-hand side as we look at the boulevard end of the goal. So Laura Bailey, I believe, who's going to play the ball. Let's see what happens here. It's been out, it's been trapped and hit towards the goal. It's been stopped on the spot, more or less. And Beeston come away with the ball, although it's not quite fully cleared. And Slough drive onwards in towards the D.
It's a good block that from Bridget Kiddle there, just in front of the penalty spot.
Right place, right time.
Absolutely.
And Beeston get a chance to catch their breath and play the ball out of defence. More pace this time from Beeston as they're into the final third of the field and into the D this time. And a shot. Oh, what a cracking save. Mila Welch diving to her right to block the shot. And that was involved again. I think that was Rosie Stevens, was it not?
Alice Huddleston.
Alice Huddleston. Let's see this again on the replay. The players really improving the speed and the attack.
Picked it up. Beats one, beats another, onto the reverse stick, and you just thought,
yes,
it was going in, but just wide of the left-hand post there.
Two very important saves from Miller Welsh, keeping Slough in it. Beeston could have been 2 goals to the good here.
Yeah, they seem to have stepped up here, putting a lot of pressure on Slough.
Charlotte Triggs playing the ball over so we get us underway again. Playing the ball, Izzy Davison. Out towards that right-hand side. Good tricks. Into the D once more. And it's been... I thought it had been tapped behind, but no. The umpire says, let's get on with a defensive hit. And I think a little bit of frustration's creeping in now from Beeston.
They've still got plenty of time left, so they need to just keep the pressure on. Keep this high press that they've obviously been told to do.
Serena Barr runs onto the ball, getting towards the D, and that's been upgraded to a corner. Now, a lot of people who are watching the game for the first time probably know, or watching the game via BTV for the first time might know, that you can, offences in the D can go to a corner. Now, that was outside of the D for sure. We'll get the official interpretation as to why that was upgraded in a few moments' time. So the Bees looking to play the ball in from the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again this time. Deliberate foul was the interpretation. 4 outfielders and the goalkeeper Miller Welsh for Surbiton. Let's see what happens at this corner. Hanks drives it into the goal. Equalising goal for Beeston. No doubt about that one. Carrie Hanks. 3rd goal of the season. So dangerous from a corner. 3 goals and 3 goals from a corner. And we're back underway again. We're all square. Beeston 1, Slough 1 with 20 minutes to play.
Yeah, what a finish there by Carrie Hanks. The American absolutely smashed it into the backboard.
Putting a neutral hat on for a moment, Mila Welsh has done very well for Slough. She'll feel disappointed to be beaten. She's having a very good game. But for the Beeston perspective, we're all square. And Beeston looking to press forward again. Ball being held up just slightly out of the reach of Izzy Davison. Wow, what a spell, what a hit again from the American. I did have a stat up my sleeve as well. Last season, Slough were involved in 4 0-0 draws last season. University of Birmingham, Clifton Robinsons, both away, and home and away to Bowden last season. But certainly today, definitely not a 0-0.
Yeah, you don't want to get too many draws in this league. There's only 18 matches to play, so you don't want to be picking up too many of those as you go along.
Space for Captain Bexwalker to run to here, left-hand side of the field, racing towards the byline. Turn.
They're appealing, they think it hit
Oh, that's a clock stop, and that's I'm sure that's a card as the umpire's reaching to a card. Which one is it? It is a yellow card for Sophie Robinson. And I think that's the second yellow card of the season for Sophie Robinson. Now, is that a 5-minute or a 10-minute? We'll check for sure.
I think it'll probably be a 5-minute yellow card.
So Beeston temporarily down to 10 again. Second suspension of the game for Beeston. As Slough look to press forward on the right-hand side, Lizzie Totten. And that's been kicked clear by Jade Lamont. Beeston penned in that right corner of the field of play, although that's a lovely ball out to find a bit of space. And has that found a foot? No, it hasn't. Slough have the ball again, getting towards the D. And cleared again by Beeston, but it will come back. Flora Walker. Surely. Evasive action taken by Izzy Davison there to not get hit by the ball. And that's the reason why we're back underway with a free hit for Beeston. A little bit of space for number 9, Lauren Burrell, to get into. She's gone from the centre to the right-hand side. But the ball's gone out for a Slough ball, although it's been picked off straight away. There are players over here. It's been slid into the D. Can it be picked up? Slough will come away with the ball. And that's a good defensive clearance that's found Lucy Wood on the right-hand side. She's got a lot of space to run into, but not a lot in the way of support, although it is arriving now.
It's very end-to-end now, Andy. Cameraman will be getting dizzy upstairs.
That's been driven in by 14, Laura Bailey. And we're out again. Just checking with our crew here whether that was a 5 or a 10-minute suspension, but we're not able to confirm that for you, so you know as much as we do here in the chapel. Wherever you're watching us today, a warm welcome to you. David, I know there's many different ways that you can watch us on BTV. What are those ways?
You can watch it on the Beeston Hockey Club website. If you go on to Beeston Hockey Club /live, we're on Galvanised Hockey as well on their YouTube page, and the BTV YouTube page as well, and of course on Apple TV on the BTV app. So we are on television.
That's another good stop. Jade Lamont there blocking that ball. Slough looking for take the lead again. Although Beeston pick up the ball and run with it. She's done very well, number 26, Tara Aitchison, to make the space, to retain possession. Izzy Davison does enough to win a free hit for the Bees and wiping off more time on the clock. Do you feel that the Bees will be happy with a point against this Slough side today, David, do you think?
To be honest, I think any game at home they'll be looking to win this season. They've played ever so well in these opening games so far, so I don't think a draw would satisfy Coach Colin Clark and Chris Glover there as manager. They'll definitely want a win.
Well, so far only one win for Slough. Obviously they're looking to add to that as well. Beeston have got 2 league wins under the belt, 2 losses and 2 draws.
That's not the supporters running off if you're looking down the sideline, that's actually the next team on who are about to obviously do their warm-up in the car park. So
good pressure again from Tara Aitchison at the edge of the D, looking to disrupt Slough from getting going again. And I think that disruption has almost been successful. Not quite, and not quite. Anticipating something that wasn't quite there, Slough will get us going once more. Into the final 10 minutes we are. Beeston looking to press for the winner.
good defending from Tara Aitchison there. Just forcing the Slough player to slide it off the sideline.
Jess Rowe gets us going once more, runs into a bit of traffic, although I think has been fortunate to come away with possession of the ball.
You ran into a bit of traffic earlier, didn't you, Andy?
Yes, indeed. Once again, hopefully everybody that was involved in that accident on Brian Clough Way is okay, because it didn't look particularly pleasant, but it was causing delays on that road, which is why I was a little bit behind coming to you today. Just the hour ahead of time. That's
that's more than enough.
So some people.
You've
like
clearly
to leave
done
it
your
till the final
homework.
minutes.
There's plenty of paper around here, and you've got the stats.
Beeston looking to press on this right-hand side again. There's a couple of players to aim at in the D. It's bounced free, and it's been cleared by Slough. Running over to take the ball is Catherine Lane. Lane plays the ball back, and that's been deflected into possession of Slough once again. Sarah Spooner drives the ball across the face of goal, and that's been that's gone out of play, and it will be Slough possession once more. Obviously focusing on the women today, the men in action tomorrow. Yeah, away from home, aren't they?
They're down at Wimbledon tomorrow, so they'll be up early and on the road tomorrow morning.
Into the D, a shot towards goal. It's been deflected. Beeston looking to make sure in the final 10 minutes. The pressure really tells. Running towards the D now is Alice Huddlestone.
Oh, long corner. I thought she'd hit a foot there, but Beeston with the long corner. Good work from Alice Huddleston.
Obviously, the shot towards goal. First prize is the goal. Second prize is a corner, of course, if you manage to engineer a foot of the defender. Good spin, good turn, good space made by Izzy Davison. Into the D. What can Beeston do here? It's been shepherded out of danger by Slough, but it will come back again. Beeston ball sideline. I thought that came off a pink and black stick, but obviously not.
No, I think Sarah Spooner just got a touch on it there off the sideline. Looks like Chris Glover's found himself a ball boy, so he's been relieved of his duties on the sideline for this second half. Either that or he's shrunk at half time.
As ever, suggestions for your Riley Wealth Management player of the match, send them in via Twitter at officialBHC. That's official BEEHC. All will be revealed at the end of the game. Beeston, though, looking to make this one 3 points rather than the one it currently is. Pressing, clock stops here, and we've got another card coming out. It is a green card. And who's that been shown to?
Looks like Lauren Burrell. Just breaking down play. Again,
it's another suspension for Beeston, but they've rode out the other two relatively successfully. Serena Barr looking to move forward again. The obvious figure in the headband. Number 15 is Bridget Kittle. She's gone right to left in front of goal. But Slough come away with possession once more. can we see a winner for the black and golds? Umpire having a bit of a chat here. What have we got here? Long corner is the outcome.
It looks like the Slough player actually told the umpire there.
Nice bit of...
good bit of sportsmanship.
Yeah. That's a drive out of defence, but it's been mopped up straight away by Jess. Oh, I thought it'd been mopped up by Jess Rowe. Player's been pulled back, and it's going to be clearer. It's not just Beeston supporters who are watching the game today. Thanks for your tweets, Sally Baccanello. Thanks for your kind words. Spread the word at what we're doing here at BTV. Clock ticking down towards the end of the game. Of course, our clock ticks up towards 70. Good 3D skills. Bridget Kiddle. She's just been fouled there, so runs out of the way. Jess Rowe. Carrie Hanks, the goal scorer. Played forward. Turned quickly. I thought that was going to be Rosie Stevens who wins the ball, but Beeston maintained possession of it. They've gone back a tiny bit though. Nice reverse ball out. Releases the player on the right-hand side for Beeston. Again, driving ever forward towards the D. It's made the way. I thought it had gone through. Slough coming together well to defend this one. Jess Rowe involved again. Ball through. And I think that's been picked up. Yes, it has. By Charlotte Triggs. Plays the ball in. And the outcome is...
16-yard hit by the looks of it.
Clearing ball for Slough. I know a lot of players are blessed with a lot greater skill than I am with a ball, but being able to fall and still play the ball, that shows commitment and skill.
And probably a scrape on the knee as well.
Beeston with 6 minutes to go, or thereabouts. My view is that we've got a full complement still of Beeston players. That suspension has been completed. Serena Barr involved again. Beeston looking to stretch Slough this time.
Calby attacker there on the sideline. See the Slough coach in his tights.
Slough coming away with possession of the ball once more under severe pressure. And I think we're going to be pulled back for a foul there, I suspect. Or a sideline ball. What's the outcome? It is the foul.
5 minutes to go, Andy.
Yes, indeed. Get your suggestions and nominations for the Riley Wealth Management Player of the Match Award. We'll reveal that one towards the end of the game. Beeston, though, looking to see if they can secure 3 points. At the moment, there's one potentially in the bag for both sides. Can either side go home with all three, or will the points be shared? We'll find out in 4.5 minutes. Lizzie Totten playing the ball forward for Slough. Play breaks down, and it's a Beeston ball. Aerial fall forward, bounces once, caught on the stick of Bridget Kiddle, and she's come away with possession. She's driven it quickly, but I think slightly too quickly, trying to find Captain Bex Walker. Good idea, but Bex Walker maybe wasn't quite anticipating that, or...
There was a lot of space for her to play the ball into, but she just...
Maybe too much
rolled
on
it a bit too far in front.
Clock getting closer and closer to the end of the game. Beeston trying to end on a high here. Whistle blown again. And Slough will clear. And that's another ball that's gone straight out of play for a sideline ball. Charlotte Triggs plays the ball in, and I think she was looking to find a firmer touch than she did. Slough on the right-hand side. I think that's a foot, and it's a yes. It's a free hit for Slough in a dangerous position, taken quickly, and it's a long corner for the visitors. Less than 3 minutes to play now. 26 is Emma O'Nine. Scorer of 3 goals this season in the league, Emma O'Nine. She's on the ball. I thought she was on the ball, or she's claiming for an offence on the edge of the D, and Slough have got that. She's on the ball now. Plays it back. Ball is loose in the D. A lot of pressure around that one. Slough looking to go to the byline. Goalkeeper Jade Lamont looks to press. And it's Beeston. They're on the receiving end of a penalty corner with 2.5 minutes to play. Let's see what the offence was here. Good driving run, this one. Goalkeeper, I think was the goalkeeper involved. To be perfectly honest with you, I am not sure what that one was for. Players are ready to go though now. 6 on the edge of the D for Slough. 3 in the goal for Beeston, as well as goalkeeper Jade Lamont. It's hit towards the goal and it's been cleared away to safety by Beeston, and they're looking to break quickly on the right-hand side. Into the final quarter. Good run this, strong running. Ball's loose in the goal, in the D, and it's a corner for Beeston with 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. My word, what a dramatic finish to the game. Corners at both ends within 60 seconds of each other. Great running this on the right-hand side for Beeston. Really stretching the Slough back line. And I think that was a foot in the D. Oh yes, the player identified, and we'll see who's going over to take this one. Again, Carrie Hanks, she's already scored from a corner for Beeston. What might be the outcome on this one? 7 on the edge of the D for Beeston. Hanks in prime position, but of course everyone may be drawn to her, and the ball may not even go anywhere near her. It's out, it's stopped, it's Hanks again, over the bar. Firm strike from the American. But I think it must have been deflected. Must have taken a tiny touch. Bees into the D. It's another corner with seconds remaining to play. It's full time. So this is the last act of the second half. Will the Bees come away with 3 points or just the 1? Pulling everyone forward for this. The next time the ball goes dead, it is the end of the game. So Slough opt with 4 in pink and black, as well as the goalkeeper. Count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 around the edge of the D. And to play the ball in is captain Bex Walker. We are in beyond the end of the game. It's taken, it's in, and Hanks, oh what a great save by Miller Welsh. Not only saving the goal, but also saving the points for her team. It's all over here. It's Beeston 1, Slough 1. I must say, performance from Miller Welsh. She's done a team proud today, with a couple of excellent stops to keep out some Beeston attackers. So it's 1-1 the final score. All the game has been completed. It's A point apiece. Beeston 1, Slough 1. Mel Ball opening the scoring in the 19th minute for Slough. Carrie Hanks equalising for Beeston in the second half. As the teams go off and shake their hands, we're still looking for that confirmation of the player of the match. But David, has anyone stood out in particular for you?
I think Jade Lamont in the Beeston goal has had a good game. That they're obviously going to be disappointed that they didn't get that goal there at the end, but it was a good final 2 or 3 minutes of the game. It was end to end, and either team could have taken it. So Jade Lamont for me, fantastic performance. And the Riley Wealth Management Player of the Match.
It's also a game that's been appreciated by not only fans of Beeston and Slough, but the neutrals have enjoyed this one as well. A good competitive game with two teams both going for the win at the end. Plenty of thrill, spills and action, and grit and determination. Before we head away this afternoon, we're going to have a quick look at the highlights. And that's a good interception from Beeston. The recognisable figure of Serena Barr with the headband on. Taking it forward is Bex Walker, captain for the day. Into the D. That's trouble the goalkeeper, and it's been swooped towards the goal.
We could have a day of hockey, spam, and out-of-date beer.
Philippa Newton pushes the ball forward out to the right-hand side. It's into the D, and we've got the first corner of the game. And the goalkeeper. It's been trapped outside the D and hit towards the goal. It's been away, but it will come back in. It's just been put behind, so it's another corner. It's out to the right-hand side this time. This is something new. Played towards the goal, and it's up and into the goal. It's Slough that have the lead. That to the left-hand side where the Bees have had quite a bit of joy so far. In towards the D, flicked up, and can this be a shot on goal? It is driven towards the goal, diving low. The goalkeeper
driven into the pads.
Davison to Hanks, now into the D. Lauren Burrell looking to get the ball away, flicked up into the air. Good pressure again. I'm sure I just heard a burst on. It's gone to the edge, it's been trapped and hit first time. Oh, just wide. Good effort.
Absolutely. They've been around for years.
Oh, what's the outcome here? It is a corner for Slough and play the ball out of defence. More pace this time from Beeston as they're into the final third of the field and into the D this time. And a shot. Oh, what a cracking save. Mila Welch.
They've obviously been told to do.
Serena Barr runs onto the ball, getting towards the D, and that's been upgraded to a... Let's see what happens at this corner. Hanks drives it into the goal, equalising goal for Beeston, no doubt about that one. Carrie Hanks for the game. Beeston, though, looking to make this one 3 points rather than the one it currently is. Pressing, clock stops here, and we've got another card coming out. It is a... And we're back live again with a final farewell. Just to say the upcoming fixtures, firstly for Beeston ladies, away to Canterbury and Polo Farm on the 10th of November. Then on the 11th, it's the Tier 1 Championships here at 12:15 against Doncaster. And then it is another home game for Beeston against Holcombe. That's 2 o'clock on the 17th of November. And then before the season break, the final game of the season is away to Surbiton on the 24th of November. For Slough, upcoming 10th of November is Buckingham versus Slough. Then a fixture in the Tier 1 Championships against Surbiton. Slough versus Bowden is the 17th of November, and East Grinstead versus Slough is the final game of the first half of the season for Slough ladies. For the men, and the next outing on BTV, that's here on the 11th of November versus Reading. So thanks for everything, thanks for watching. On the mic has been Andy Day and David Griffiths, and from everyone here at BTV, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Goodbye.